Well, every day over 100 patients go through the emergency department at Essentia Health, and often their clothes become damaged or unwearable.
Sue Omdalen and also Molly Rear from Essentia Health are here to talk about how you can help stock the ER patient supply closet. This is a great idea to both of you. Thanks so much for being here. So just give us some stories if you don't mind, just people that have come in and then they get ready to leave and they're like, oh my gosh, what am I going to wear out of here?
Sure. Molly works in the ER, so she's kind of first-hand experience. I'll let you
The patients that usually come in the ER, you know, it's emergent, so they're not prepared for things like that. We have, you know, anything from little ladies coming in with their nightgowns on, or little boys, you know, coming in with having to get their shirt cut off because they have a broken arm or something like that. So being able to go to that closet and get them some warm clothes, I mean, it definitely makes our job a lot easier.
Well, and for the families too, I'm sure that's the last thing on their mind when they have to rush a loved one there. So for them to then have to leave them there to go get clothes or something at home, that's just undoable.
Right, and it's, I mean, kind of inconvenient for them too. They want to stay there with their family members and be able to be with them throughout their care. So it's really nice to be able to give those things to them.
We've heard, since we started this, it was about a year ago, we thought the staff in the ER were saying to the foundation, is there any way we can start having clothing so we can offer something for people? So we put up a giving tree in the hospital last year, and we had patients and our staff bring in items, and we had items in the closet for most of the year. It was very, very helpful, and it became very popular. Also, teddy bears and small blankets. And
those are a big hit.
Yeah, they're a big hit when children come in and they need to be kind of calmed down, and so they go to that closet a lot for
we do. Yep.
Those items.
What are some of your biggest needs other than sweaters like this? What are some of the biggest needs you have?
Really, sweatpants and sweatshirts.
Yeah.
And we've asked people, they can be anything for men, women, children, any sizes. And we want to really have those things that keep you warm. We have had t-shirts too. We want to keep t-shirts in there. We've had people have brought underwear, socks. Those things are really helpful.
So let's talk about the need. How many people actually are coming in through your doors every day that are needing that emergency help or, you know, care from you guys?
I guess more than I could imagine. I mean, last week we had a little boy that came in, like I said, and he had a broken arm, and once he got his shirt cut off in order to get that sweatshirt and that teddy bear, I mean, he's like, what broken arm, you know? It made our jobs a lot easier, that's for sure.
Yeah, we had heard that the little boy was so excited because the sweatshirt that was in there was a mind shift or something. Minecraft. And so he was so excited that that's what he got to wear home. So we love being able to have things for our patients.
So where are some of the drop-off spots? How can people help out?
So we've asked people, we want new items, and so we're asking people to purchase new items. And really, when you're out shopping right now, if you find something that you think, well, gee, I could purchase this and drop it off and a patient could use it. So we have several drop-off. We've had some partners that have gotten involved with us, and it's been great. Like I said, last year we did it just ourselves in the hospital. And now this year we've had many businesses saying, we want to be a drop-off spot and we'll help you collect clothing. So we've got a list of places. I probably have to read it so I can tell you everything.
There are a lot of them.
There are. So we have Muscatel Subaru. They're a drop-off spot. Moe's Southwest Grill. Moorhead Insurance. The Holiday Inn. Vance Thompson Vision. There are 3 Dairy Queen locations that are collecting for us. There's one on 13th and 32nd Avenue and then 45th Street. And then Designing Women too. And all these places will be collecting all through the week, next week, and through Christmas. And then after Christmas, you can always donate to the hospital and just bring it right to the hospital, to the front desk, and you can drop it off there and let them know that you want this for the ER closet.
Well, I think it's such a good idea, and as you guys said, you just started it last year, so have you been seeing, other than that little boy, lots of that need for it?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, they come in and they, you know, with our traumatic patients, they have to get their clothes cut off in order for us to be able to care for them. And, you know, after they get discharged, we still, you know, want to make sure that they're warm and they have clothing, you know, to leave the hospital with. So,
We've talked, you know, it's hard to leave, and we want them to feel like they have dignity when they're leaving as well. And so being able to have something to wear out the door provides a little dignity to that patient too.
Yes.
And it's good that you guys are doing it through Christmas and then even afterwards too. So if people are a little too busy this week and next week, they can still come to you guys afterwards.
Absolutely. And also, if people don't want to buy anything, we have a fund that we've been trying to collect some dollars in as well, so that if we're out of sweatpants and we need to go and purchase some, we could do that. So if people want to just make a donation to the ER fund, that's great too.
Yeah.
Good stuff, you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for being here. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, stay with us. When we come back, we're talking fashion right after this.